All right, the number 3 best film of 2010 is James Franco in the truly inspirational film 127 Hours. Now, this is a really terrific film from Danny Boyle, who, of course, it stars Franco playing Aaron Ralston, the true story of the real-life mountain climber and extreme athlete type guy who ventures deep into the mountains, and after some adventures, he really sets himself into a pickle of a situation. He gets trapped under a boulder. And Franco's mesmerizing performance here takes us on a journey while being confined to one place. Boyle isn't merely filling time here like some of those films kind of do it. He's making the most of it. And in a film like this, that is not easy. In my opinion, Franco had more of a difficult task ahead of him than Tom Hanks did in Castaway some 10 years ago, because at least Hanks had room to maneuver, at least both in a figurative and literal sense, because, well, there's just a lot for his character to do. But this film is much better than Castaway, if you ask me, and because it doesn't restrict itself to what is going on in the setting, but Ralston's mindset also just goes beyond where his character actually is at that moment. Call me nitpicky, but a film like this has to have those aspects. That's just how it goes. That's the only way a film like this can hold you in. And Franco really pulls me in here, and he might pull you in if you give the movie a shot. And before you know it, it's over and you want more. But I mean that in a good way. It doesn't mean that they left stuff out. You just want to see more in terms of, because it's such a good film. You just want to see more of what's going to happen. But I mean that in a good way, because it's a lasting quality film, and I think that really Boyle's direction really helped make it come together. 127 Hours is a great study of a real life personality, and it just goes above where he is, and that is what I like about this film. All right, now runner up, the number 2 best film of the year is The Social Network. Every so often there comes a film that reminds critics of why we love cinema, and it comes in the form of a scantily written and directed and well acted film, and well plotted, well everything, I guess you could say. And The Social Network does just that. This is the kind of movie that filmmakers only dream of making. It uses the story at hand without having to do anything else, and that is exactly what this movie does. This is an intensely focused film telling the story of the creation of of course, the number 1 social network, Facebook, as Jesse Eisenberg is just amazing as Mark Zuckerberg. David Fincher is the reason why the focus of this film never loses its way, and he articulates every single little point, and as does writer Aaron Sorkin. He creates a script that almost literally has everything it can possibly have and succeeds on every one of those levels. I also got to say Andrew Garfield and Justin Timberlake are also nothing short of wonderful in this film, as all the actors work well together. But Eisenberg is definitely the heart of this film, but Garfield and Timberlake are collectively the soul and backbone of this movie. They all make it connect together. This is truly astonishing and brilliant filmmaking. Movies like this just do not come along every so often. They could have just used a trite little piece of teenage movie fare to create a movie about Facebook. And to be quite honest with you, when I first heard about the concept of this movie, I think back, actually almost a year ago, back in maybe March of last year, I'm just thinking to myself, and I'm thinking Jesse Eisenberg, he's a good actor, but at the same time, I'm just thinking it's just going to be another one of those teen films that, just because, I wonder how Facebook was created. No, it goes above and beyond that. And The Social Network really is a film that there won't be anything else like, in my opinion, for quite some time in terms of just steady filmmaking in a real plot. That is number 3 and 2.